Hey Rhody fans, spring football has officially begun. The Rams kicked off their series of spring practices starting on Monday, and they'll have 15 total practices, ending with the annual blue and white game. Coach, trainer, and the Rams are focusing on turning things around from a somewhat disappointing season last year. The Rams are confident that the depth of talent and the experience they have going into the 2013 season will make the difference. The Rams have a solid group of 8 offensive starters and 8 defensive starters returning this fall, including senior quarterback Bob Bentsen. Following practice, I had a chance to speak with senior quarterback Bob Bentsen and coach trainer about the upcoming season and their expectations. Talk about how you think the running game is really going to improve this year.
I think with the tempo that we're going to be running offensively, we looked at a lot of offenses on film from around the country, and I think when you're moving faster, you get the defense off balance. So I think that's going to help you in every phase of the game.
All right, now talk about your relationship with Steve Canners in your second year working with him.
I think it's great. He's a younger coach, so I think we relate better to him, and he's just a good guy to be around. He's always pulling for us, always standing up for us. So I think you always got to love a coach like that.
All right, now it's your last spring set of spring practices, and obviously coming in as a senior, what are your expectations, and what do you think about the journey so far?
It went quick, it seems like long some days, when you're out here practicing and stuff, but expectations, just hoping to win and hoping to lay a foundation down for the program going into the future.
All right, now what is your key to getting used to the new receivers?
We've been working all winter and stuff, and a lot of us are going to be here in the summer, so I think last year when we were here in the summer, it helped us a lot with timing and stuff, and obviously I had an injury last spring, so I didn't have all that time to get with the receivers and get going with them, so I think it's helped me in the spring as well.
Now what is your biggest piece of advice to the younger players coming on the team?
Just be the hardest worker. I think Rhode Island guys come in here and have kind of a chip on the shoulder. I have since I came, and I think it's being in the weight room early. It's getting in there the early as you can, leaving late. So I think just working, being the hardest worker.
Taylor, kids worked really hard this off season. Probably we amped it up a little bit and had the most challenging off season we've had yet. And they really responded well. We have a lot of guys that are out to prove that we're going to be a different team, and I think we're going to have great leadership, and I think we have more talent and more depth really across the board, and I like what I'm seeing so far.
All right, talk about the newest additions to the coaching staff and how you think they'll contribute to the team as a whole.
Yeah, the first thing, anytime there's always going to be movement in our level just because it's the nature of 1AA FCS football. I'm always looking for quality people and great teachers, and I think we definitely, we have that in the new hires. Coach King is a great guy. He's a great teacher. He's a great motivator, and so it's always a nice blend to keep guys and have some continuity on the staff. And when you have a chance to add quality people, you welcome that opportunity.
All right, now talk about the new recruits. You have 20 players coming in. What are you expecting of them?
Yeah, well, 5 of them are here right now.
Yep.
So we have Mike Enrique and Nathan and Derek Holmes. All 3 of those guys are freshmen that were prep school guys that were able to enroll at the mid-year. And then we had 2 1A transfers, Blake Jones from Ohio University and Jawan Wynn from Rutgers. And so certainly the transfers are a little further along than the freshmen. Freshmen it's hard to come in at the mid-year. As much as it's going to be a benefit for those guys, come the fall, moving forward, it's hard right now because, all the other freshmen have been here for 6 months, and these guys are still feeling their way around campus and getting to buildings and all that stuff, and then having the demands of performing on the field. But, Jawan looks great, had a great winter. Blake did a great job as well. So both of those guys work. When you take transfers, you're expecting them to make their impact felt immediately, and, all indications are right now that both of those guys will be upgrades at that position, and the future for those 3 new players. I think they'll be in better position to contribute next fall, just because they'll have a spring practice under their belt.
All right, now has the game plan changed at all, and what components of practice are you really working on or looking to tweak?
Well, yeah, we obviously didn't have any success last year, so there's all of us are looking to improve. Doing a better job coaching our players, and I say to the players every time, at least once a week. Our job is to prepare them. And then demand that they do what we're preparing them for, and their job is to go out and perform. And so all 3 phases: offense, defense, kicking game. We got to get better at all of it. And there's no secret to that. And I think kids are. There's a feel with this team that they are really all in, and they're investing everything they have, and I'm excited about it.